Hey there. Are you interested in artificial intelligence? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure you're hearing a lot about it. I know that you're interested in saving time and communicating in a clear, more efficient fashion. That is, especially if you're a tattooer. Now, my name is Gabe Ripley. I am a computer geek helping tattooers and studio owners and supply companies since the mid-90s use computers and business to expand their potential, expand their visions, and then use computer tools and real-world business tools to help achieve it. So I'm here today to talk about our artificially intelligent virtual assistants, Aiva, right? Now, they're working. Now, it's crazy. I'm used to computer programming, telling the computer what to do and then the computer does it. But teaching the Aivas, it's different. It's like, what's teaching? Well, first it's crafting the persona out of like this massive GPT AI, right? And you need to have a 3.5, GPT-35 API key. You can just sign up, you put in your card number. It's not super expensive. If you get the GPT-4 or get on the wait list, it's a little bit more pricey, but it's way more powerful. Point is, the prompt, we start with the initial prompts, and believe you me, I'm like learning the most as quickly as I can about prompts. But now, like, I've been a computer geek AI guy for a long time, so this is right up my alley. Anyways, point is, we make a persona and we let it know what it is, because this AI could be everything. So we were really specific about creating a persona. And then there's a knowledge base that has one column of questions and one column of answers. And we want to be clear with our answers and precise with our language and use similar formatting when possible. But it's pretty amazing, right? So we have our persona, and then we have our knowledge base, and then the emulator. Now, we could use this emulator to both play with it, but also to train it. And so why don't we actually just do that, I think. If you're a TattooNOW client, then a lot of this will look familiar. And if you're not a TattooNOW client yet, you should hop on, because this stuff does take time. Again, it's not like programming, it's like training. So you probably need to set aside like an hour a day, even for like a week, to get in there and to do the Q&A. And it could go a little bit faster, and I'm definitely here to help. But let's take a peek so you can actually see this in action. Okay, so this is the TattooNOW members area. The brain over here, if you're a current client, you'll see the brain if you're a current client that's upgraded with Aiva. And when we get into this screen here, yeah, so this is the setup for TattooNOW. Behind this is the knowledge base. It's just, again, the Q&A. I'm going to hop right in here to the emulator so that we can start playing. This here is where we see, Open API is a billable resource, so you do need to have your own API keys. Also to balance out all of the action, right? We can't have it all go through one. So we're going to go to ChatGPT, and we can start asking it some questions. So this is the TattooNOW one. I'm going to just straight up just say hello, see what it says. Now, as I was saying earlier, there's two different ways to play with the emulator. One is to like completely play with no intention of trying to break it, kind of see what it'll do, see how far it'll get. And then the other way is to actually train it. And the goal of this particular chatbot, the TattooNOW chatbot, is to qualify the visitor, see if they're a tattooer or a collector, and you can see that it asked. And then if the visitor is a tattooer, to book a free consultation with me. Answer questions, and then book a free consultation with me. So let's see here. So hello, nice to, and then when we do those conversations, we could edit the conversation here in the emulator. And then when we come to the best conclusion, we click save, and then our TattooNOW powered AI virtual assistant will remember, right? And so over time, as we teach the AI, it's going to remember, and it'll start to talk like you. My AI answers questions better than I can. It's way more polite. And again, this has been working for me personally, for a couple clients that hopped on early, and it's booking appointments. So we hook a calendar up and it'll book appointments. If you don't trust it with a calendar, or if you're too booked out and you're suggesting consultation forms or walk-ins, we could do that too. So let's see here. So okay, so hello, nice to talk to you today. Virtual Gabe, what is your name, and are you a tattooer or a collector? My name is, whatever, say Billy. I am a tattooer. Okay. And up here is where the save button is. And you'll see here it gives us a little notice. It says, save this conversation for the AI to learn from. Make sure the last response is saved as the ideal completion for your user message. Okay, so great to meet you, Billy. How can I assist you today? Are you interested in learning more about our business software, virtual assistants, website development services, or attending our events like the Paradise Tattoo Gathering? Virtual. Can I have one book? And yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's pretty amazing to be, using this technology to save time. I'll wake up in the morning and there'll be 2 conversations that we have, and we can see it in real time. So, or not here right now, because this is just the emulator. The next, I'll show off how we could do this right through Facebook, and then we could monitor the conversations in real time and jump in if a person's needed. Okay, so absolutely, our TattooNOW AI virtual assistants, Aiva, can answer questions and book consultations while you are working or on vacation. Oh, it's fun how it embellishes it. Before we schedule an appointment, can you tell me a little bit more about what type of help you are seeking? I am busy tattooing and need help answering DMs and texts. And I like how it's kind of like before we schedule an appointment, it's qualifying me a little bit here. Great to hear that our TattooNOW AI can help you save time, maximize opportunities, and facilitate both new client discovery and client communication. Taught specifically to help tattooers, Aivas can help you save time and make people happier via SMS, Facebook, Instagram, Google, and more channels. We could schedule qualified consultation appointments, send smart appointment reminders. This shit's out of control. And excel in answering common questions. Maybe you would like to book a free consultation with Real Gabe. Yes, please. And so the ability to connect this to your TattooNOW calendar exists. And, I've been working at this with a couple clients for a couple weeks now. I'm ready to just turn it loose. Okay, great. To schedule a free consultation with Real Gabe, I will need your name, email address, and phone number. Please provide me with that information. So how about Tabitha TattooNOW.com, and then 413-666-2035. This is actually the TattooNOW virtual assistant's phone number. So you could text this number and have a similar conversation. And I would have liked to, oh, you know what? It's interesting. I'm not going to save this because I already told it its name. I thought about that, but then I was like, oh man. Well, that's okay, because just because I'm Billy doesn't mean I might not be scheduling something for Tabitha. Okay, so thank you, Tabitha. Real Gabe will be in touch shortly to schedule. Is there anything else I could help you with? Actually, you know what? I do want to train this a little bit. I wanted to ask me what day is available, because it's hooked up to my calendar. So to train this, I'm going to actually, I guess I got this far without training it. I'm going to select the exclamation point. And then I'm going to say, thank you, Real Gabe. And then I'm going to say, what day and time is best for you? Okay, so now I just corrected it, right? So, and all of this is just language learning, right? So it thought that was the right response. We're just training it. This is the actual right response. What day and time is best for you? Actually, well, I should probably capitalize that, but I'm not going to save this. I'm going to say Wednesdays. Isn't this pretty amazing? I'm pretty out of control. In the notes below, let me know what you're thinking. And yeah, if you're interested in having me help you connect the dots so you have one of these for you, that's what I'm here for. Okay, great. Real Gabe is available for a free consultation on Wednesdays. Here are the available times for Wednesday, June 7th, 10 a.m. What works? Yeah, sure, 10 a.m. works best. That's perfect. And now, if I had the dot connected in the back end, it could actually book the appointment, which would then trigger off the confirmation sequences and all of the amazing sequences pre and post appointment that happen. What time works best? 10 a.m. Okay. Okay, so there we go. There was a run at this in the emulator. Now, let's see what this might look like out in the wild in real life, right? So here we are. We're on the Tattoo Now Facebook page. So it's facebook.com/tattoonow.com. And earlier I asked, is this working? I'm like, so let me just say hello and see how it goes from here. Right now, this is magic. You're like, wow, I was listening to this guy drone on for a while. It's kind of boring, but it's kind of neat. Now it just, that blink was my notification. So right here in my app, I got the hello, right? So now I'm aware of this conversation happening, unless I'm asleep, you know, or on another call, or recording a video, except for this video is about this. Anyways, now you can see here, hello, I am Virtual Gabe, the virtual assistant representing Tattoo Now, the premier technology partner. Okay. Are you a tattooer or a collector? I'm going to say I'm a tattooer. That was my notification that something came in, tattooer. And again, I could just let this roll because the AI is now thinking, what am I supposed to reply to a tattooer? And okay, great, we love helping tattooers. We host events, develop business software like virtual assistants, and host tattoo business roundtables. How can we help you today? How much do virtual assistants cost? you know, bear with me here. You know, we're doing this in real time. I'm gonna have a sip of my iced tea. We haven't even talked about the one box, right? So all of these communications are actually just going through the one box. I guess I could show you here if you're not already aware. Communications one box. All of my Instagram DMs and Facebook DMs and texts like this. And in this case, it's a Facebook conversation. All come through my one box right here, and you could see this is that conversation from the other end. So I'm just watching this. Okay, so our Tattoo Now virtual assistants, Aiva, cost $750, one-time special fee. Get it quick, you know, because that's cray-cray. Or $75 a month. That'll probably stick around for a while. A Tattoo Now Business Suite subscription is required. It's this whole system here that you're looking at. And that is either $99 a month for the Essentials starting package and up to $399 a month for the Studio package. These investments pay off tremendously by saving time, maximizing current opportunities, and facilitating both new client discovery and current client communication and retention. These are actually my words, it's crazy. If you're interested in learning more about our pricing options, I can schedule a free consultation with a real Gabe to help you discuss your needs in more detail. Now, you could understand how, now that you're qualified, yes, please, you can be doing this for your clients, right? Now, you're not really going to be like just scheduling appointments, but you could definitely schedule like piercings or laserings and tattoo consultations, you know. You could set aside an hour for your support team, your front room people, to do consultations with people who like find out about this stuff online. And frankly, you could actually like do a lot of the consultation online through the AI. It's nuts. Okay, great. To schedule a free consultation with Real Gabe, I will need your name, email address, and phone number. Yes. How about Roger Wilco? Roger Wilco at TattooNow.com, and then 413-666-2035. And again, you could text that number, let it know you're a tattooer and you want to have a consultation with me, and it'll answer your questions and then give it to you, right? So I let it know, boom. I get the blinks. You know, you could turn that off on your phone too. You probably will, because after you trust it enough, you don't need to. This is getting very meta here. But yeah, so now I'm back here in the one box. And like I said, for the most part, these days, I'm logging in and probably like 60% of the back and forths that happen are legitimate. And people are not annoyed that they're talking to somebody virtual. They're happy that their questions have been answered and whatnot. This probably connected, knowing that I have all this stuff. It's all good. So let me, and this video is getting long. Point is, there's a quick tour. If you already purchased the Aivas, then that's a little quick tutorial on how to train them. You always know how to get a hold of me. And if you are interested in having a virtual assistant that hooks up to your calendar and that you could train over time, we're just getting started. This is like 3 weeks in, you saw that. This is out of control. Please, hit up my Facebook. Like, I turned off my Facebook, Instagrams for a while. I was never checking that. But you can set up an appointment with me now, or through the Instagram DMs. Like, all these channels that I had kind of turned off are now available to, so that incoming inquiries can get qualified and then the right ones come out. Anyways, thanks again. We will talk in the future. Okay, hopefully this was working.